Well, hello, Crossroads. So what exactly does a fully devoted follower of Jesus look like? Great question. So here at Crossroads, we've developed the 7 C's, or the 7 characteristics of what a follower of Jesus looks like. And throughout the course of this year, we're going to produce some videos to kind of explain each of those 7 C's. So today is number 3, pursuing a growing relationship with Christ, because growing people change. So do you know what happens if a plant stops growing? Like, I'll be honest with you guys, like, some people are great at growing plants. They have a green thumb where everything they do, stuff just grows. I am not that. So I don't know what color my thumb is, but it's not green, right? But one thing I know about plants is when they stop growing, they wither, they weaken, and eventually they die. And I think our spiritual lives are similar to that. That when we stop growing, we wither and we weaken. That's why here at Crossroads, we believe a fully devoted follower of Jesus is always growing. We say around here that we are in the growth business because we think every person always has another step of growth. And being a follower of Jesus means we are pursuing a personal relationship with Jesus. And a result of a personal relationship with Jesus is we change. Listen to the book of Romans. Paul puts it in Romans chapter 12. Paul says, "Don't copy the behavior and customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect." In other words, Paul says when you have a personal relationship with Jesus, he transforms you. See, I don't think God is looking for any of us to be perfect. On this side of heaven, I don't think we're going to be perfect. Perfection is not the goal. Progress is. So I'm going to challenge you to take a moment and reflect. I want you to reflect on the person that you were before you met Jesus, before you committed to follow him. What were you like? Who was that person? And how has God already transformed you? And then take a moment and just thank Jesus for that and be grateful that he has transformed you. Now, I also want you to take a moment to reflect, how has God changed you recently? In the last year, in the last month, in the last 5 years, how is God continuing to transform you? How have you changed? Because this relationship, pursuing this relationship with Jesus, we're going to be continuing to grow, continuing to change. We are in the growth business, and every single one of us has a step of growth. And growth comes with change. How do we do that? Well, real basically with regular time with Jesus, through reading scripture, through prayer, through worship, through being together as a group of believers. All of those things help us to grow. But really today, as we focus on this 7C, I want to challenge you to take a moment and reflect. How have you changed recently? Because 7C number 3, we are pursuing a growing relationship with Jesus because growing people change.